Hi, my name is Michal and I'm the Queen of Rocks. And today I'm going to talk to you about different kinds of crystals, shapes, and styles and what they mean. So there are lots of different shapes, or even in a natural formation, different shapes. And today I want to talk to you about clusters. Now, clusters means multiples of points put together on one plate. You can also hear that called druzy if they're baby fine little points. So we're going to talk to you about clusters, and normally we use that with quartz clusters. We don't usually use that with the definition of citrine or amethyst. It's always defined on quartz because they have long fingers, very big fingers, different size fingers, things like that. So when we look at clusters, you can see that usually the cluster formation goes in every direction. So there'll be one point this way, one point that way, one's up, one's down. It goes in all directions. So in feng shui, or when you're using my direction, which is energy positioning blueprint, we want to use clusters to move energy to create non-stagnant locations. What does that mean? It means energy that's just hanging there. Kind of like when you walk into a grandma's house and all the windows and windows and doors are closed, and you're like, oh, it's so stuffy in here. I feel like the energy doesn't move. That's because the energy isn't moving. Like with my grandmother, I used to open all the windows and all the doors and let things breathe, and she hated it. But I said, no, we need to move the energy. So you can also use quartz to do that, or quartz clusters, because their fingers, right, their points move in all the different directions. So we put them in the corner spots to be able to keep things moving. Or you could put them in the center and keep things bouncing off of it so it can be bouncing. So everything's about not being stagnant. That's what I use clusters for. So let's now talk about spheres. Spheres, a lot of people call them balls, and another people call them orbs. So spheres are magical. First of all, they're all polished, and they're done not naturally. Though you might find some semi-round rocks, we actually have like a 14 to 15 step process to create a sphere. So first we usually use one rock that's 5 times bigger than the size of the sphere. So if it's this big, your sphere is going to be that big. It's incredible how much waste we have in creating spheres. So knowing that, the price is bearing because of that. So spheres are known to be a bit on the pricier side because of that. But what is the shape? Like, what's the deal of the shape? Well, everything started with a sphere. Everything. Spirit, our earth, our moon, our sun, anything that creates something, it started with a sphere. So a sphere is actually a teacher. It is the beginner stage. It's the stage in which you want to learn. I want to learn about love, so you get a rose quartz sphere. I want to learn about power and energy, you get a quartz sphere. I want to learn about communication, you get a sodalite sphere. And those are the teachers, and it's wonderful because there's no point, there's no direction in it other than it rolls. So it's always teaching you also about being in flow. And that is huge in this spiritual day and age, as to learn to be in flow with spirit, in flow with life, in flow with the Mother Earth. Literally just to be in flow. Eggs is something that's really special. It's very much known for the birthing, rebirthing. So what do you want to rebirth in your life? You use eggs for that. So we have a lot of agate geode eggs. So what are we rebirthing? Balance in our life. We want to rebirth more communication. That would be sodalite. I want to rebirth more love in my life. I want to be more spiritual. I want to be connected to energy. I want to be connected to vibration, which is energy. I want to be connected to Mother Earth, which carries such strong vibration and energy. So eggs symbolizes, of course in Christianity also, it symbolizes the rebirth. So it does the same in all spiritual realms. So if you're interested in that and getting more connected, bring in some beautiful eggs, maybe a Mongolian calcite, or bring in one for more protection. So maybe a smoky quartz egg, more love, rose quartz egg, maybe more third eye communication with spirit and amethyst. Amazing. That's what eggs are all about. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe us.